Alright you guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be looking at the most recent episode of NFL Undiscovered for the series. Let me start again. Alright you guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be looking at episode number 7 of the 2018 NFL Undiscovered series. It's a series I'm loving. If you've seen the previous episodes, you would have seen how much I love it. There's an Australian guy in this series called Jordan Mailata, and he is quickly becoming an absolute legend here in Australia. I'm not Australian. I'm actually born in New Zealand. I've lived in Australia for 7 years, so it's pretty much the same. But I'll always be a Kiwi at heart. Anyways, guys, there's an Australian, Jordan Mailata. He's absolutely killing it. Episode number 7 is going to cover these 5 guys who've been brought into this program. They've gone through months and months of training. Jordan's got drafted to the Eagles, but the other 4 players have been sent out to 4 teams who have an extra spot on their roster for an international player. So I don't know if they're going to see any playing time, but I know Jordan does. So without further ado, let's get into it. 7 months since arriving.
After spending nearly a month rejuvenating themselves with friends and family,
Hang on.
the prospects return to the U.S. to report to training camp. Every season, NFL teams host rookies and veterans in a month-long camp of meetings, practices, and scrimmages designed to prepare for the upcoming season.
There you go.
Often located at small colleges across the country, it is an opportunity for coaches and players.
So it must be the Eagles who drafted Jordan, and then it's the Steelers who've got 1 player. It's the Ravens who... Oh, sorry. It's the Steelers who've got 1, the Ravens have got 1, the Browns look like they've got 1, and I don't know who the other team is.
Eliminate distractions and evaluate new
Bengals. Is that... Well, I thought that was the Browns right there. Yeah, it is the Browns. Okay, so it's the Bengals, the Browns, the Ravens, and the Steelers.
For the pathway prospects, it's a rude awakening to their place on the totem pole.
Nope. Hell no. Hey, when I settled, you were still backpedaling. Straight ass back in 3x1 instead of going over here. I settled my feet. You took another 2 steps back, and you ain't anywhere close to being able to make it. When I settle, you settle, because my ball's coming out, okay?
Slash, defenders, box them. Make them fight through your outside shoulder. Here we go.
Let's go, Moritz.
Go back, do it again. Everyone else freeze.
Since you already beat, I want you to grab him with this hand, and then put this hand on the hip. Like it happened like this.
See, that's that Moritz, right? He played wide receiver. He got drafted to the Vikings as a wide receiver. He's come back for this series to try and make it again in the league as a tight end. So they've changed his position on him, which is, it can't be easy, man.
So you reckon? Yeah.
Set. Hit. Ray. That's all right. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Ramsey.
Traditionally, a majority of the reps are used by the veterans. The opportunities for the rookies to prove themselves are few and far between. But when their number is called, every snap counts.
Coming here, the journey has been fun, but at the same time it's so challenging, trying to learn all the new techniques, trying to learn how to run block, trying to learn how to pass it. There are days where it's dark and there are days where there's light.
I always feel extra chip on my shoulder because I'm not necessarily one of the guys they selected, so I have to be able to go out here and show why I'm here.
Yeah, but don't allow that to affect your attitude with the coaches, man.
Like to be very physical. Obviously our division's a physical league, and so it's a mixture of preparing your body like that, making sure you're practicing at the right level, so when you step into a stadium, it's not a shock to you.
you see people are committed to that game, and that passion, it just drags you. When we say one team, one family, it's really one team, one family, because we are going to war. We ride or we die together.
My goal is never to make the practice squad. My goal is always to make the team. I'm not gonna let this chance get taken away from me again.
Good.
Over the course of a month, the prospects will spend hundreds of hours focusing their energy on their new profession. For the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, athleticism isn't the only talent developing in the locker room.
I've seen this.
I'm one of 5 kids.
It's got a good voice.
Yeah, our culture being Samoan, we're all musically talented or gifted in some way in those islands. So, growing up, always used to whip out the guitar and just start singing.
She's the class.
Because I was a musician before I was an athlete.
She can make it better for it now. There's nothing to see, no way to go.
Far out, man.
And I see music as therapy.
Nice.
It's going a million miles an hour in your head. Gives you a break, gives you time to breathe, and make you realize that you are going to have ups and downs. And
I don't know if you guys realize how big this fella is. To hear a voice like that come out of a guy like that, it's at age 21, like, fuck, bruss. Just thinking of the career that this fella could have. In 10 years he could still be absolutely he could be one of the top tackles in the game. I'll be 37. Let's continue.
every day is a new day. I think that's one thing that I've learned to live by.
You're as warm as a glass Friday.
So I get that Stapleton voice.
That's some control.
It's not it. There can only be one.
In a culture where rookies typically deflect attention, Jordan Mailata proves to be comfortable standing in the spotlight.
Well, he did make a call. He made a call in the first episode, and I watched it, man, and I was like, fuck, man, alright. He said, I didn't come to take part. I came to take over. I'll leave that with you guys.
But in less than a week, it will be more than his voice at center stage. In the Eagles' first game of the preseason, he will be taking his first snap of American football. It will be the first time in NFL history that a player with no American football experience has taken a professional snap.
Wow.
A milestone that he will share with his opponent and fellow rugby player, Christian Scotland Williamson.
What's up?
Hello, Christian.
What's going on, Chris?
The bond, honestly, the bond that these guys would have made with each other would be incredible. Wouldn't it? It'd be so cool. So cool.
Really? When you finish, you get through like a hard block of 6 days, and you look back and you think, when I was on day 3, I didn't know how I was going to get to day 4. Do you know what I mean? But then when you're on the other side of it, got a game to look forward to now, stuff's getting real.
This is going to be your first NFL game, bro.
Chris, this is going to be my first football game. Yeah.
See, that guy Chris Azalea, he's played since he was 13. This guy Christian and Jordan both had never played the game.
For Jordan and I, for both of us, for Jordan and I, yeah, it's crazy. Just coming at the top. The day when I actually saw my name printed on the back of the jersey, it's hard to describe, especially because it's one of those things that I never thought would actually happen.
That would be so amazing.
I first put my pads on last week to where I am now.
Oh, goosebumps again.
To see your name emblazoned on the ground, you can hold on to, I suppose, for life. For me, that symbolises someone who's taken a risk, who's not been scared.
You will have that jumper for life, bruh.
Hopefully going to come up on top.
With the 2018 season finally underway, the Pathway players got their first taste of the National Football League in week 1 of the preseason. What seemed like a dream only a few months ago is now reality as they each see
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Although the achievement of playing in their first NFL game was life-changing, for the Pathway Brotherhood, the most significant game was in Philadelphia.
The long wait is officially over. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field here in Philadelphia as the Eagles begin the 2018 preseason taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Some of the biggest stars in football face off in Philadelphia as the Steelers take on the Eagles. The defending Super Bowl champions versus one of the most successful franchises in NFL history. While the preseason game may not carry the same weight as the regular season to the veterans, for Jordan and Christian, it's not just the coaches who will be evaluating their performance. It's a first impression to the entire world. Early in the second half, Jordan's number was finally called. His first snap of American football didn't go as planned.
No, it didn't. He led in a sack.
Jordan gave up a sack, causing an Eagles turnover.
That is no good, man. But it only got better from there. You're right, mate. You're right, bruh.
I told you that's what's coming, right? They can't get around. You're too big. So you take the two kids, you start together, and be ready to go. You went back like that, shut them down.
The disappointment didn't last long, as his next 2 quarters made the rookie lineman look like a seasoned vet.
Big boy! Get him out of there! He ain't going through you. Get him out of there. It's 350 against 350. You ain't got the agility. You ain't got the speed of Jordan Mailata. No one can match him. No one his size can match him. I'll back this guy to the hills, mate. I will. I'll always back this fella. Just like Jared Hayne. That's it. Get out of here. Yeah.
Jordan's breakthrough performance may have set the tone for international expectations. But late into the third quarter, it was Christian's turn to make a play.
Go, 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 get it! Get it! Yes! At least he caught it. I hadn't seen any of his plays. I'd only seen Mailata's, so that's sick. He's playing tight end. 6'9" as a tight end. You joking me? You got one.
First play. It's like going up. Yeah. It's just like matchmaking heaven right there.
First play, and he got the ball straight to him. Yeah.
While Christian and Jordan celebrate the accomplishment of playing in their first NFL game, their goal isn't to make a play. It's to make a career. The first step is to make the active roster, a decision that coaches will make at the conclusion of the preseason over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're going to,
Gotta swap those jerseys, man. No doubt. That is mint.
You did it, man. Have a great rest of pre-season. Bro, sick that you came all this way, though, man. Yeah.
Thank you for looking after me. We are so grateful.
That's my little brother. That's my little brother, of course. Hi, baby. How's it going?
First NFL game.
Oh man.
For both of us. I think you couldn't really write it.
What an experience.
We both came in together as rugby players. That's something we'll have for life.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Yes. All right, we're quickly going to check the NFL's channel here, see if the latest episodes come out. And it hasn't. Every team's best pre-season play. Well, that could be another one, but we're just going to settle it down for now. I cannot wait to watch the next episode. I'll tell you that much. Sick. Alright guys. Well, that was another video done. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back for episode number 8. I'm not sure when it's going to come out, but I assume it's going to come out pretty soon because the pre-season has just finished. And actually the practice squad, the squad has been chosen, the 53-man squad. So let's see what happens. I'm not going to do any research. I just hope that they're going to bring it out. Literally, episode number 6 came out 9 hours ago, episode 7 5 hours ago, and so I'm hoping episode 8 is coming out shortly. Anyways guys, if you have liked this one, please press like. If you want to subscribe, please do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.